Good evening and welcome to the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. Quick service restaurant chain KFC has opened its 40th branch located in Drax Hall, St. Anne. Now, KFC says it expects the branch to be a strategic point in its network. The KFC restaurant in Drax Hall, St. Anne, which officially opened on Thursday, is the 4th in the parish and the 40th for the restaurant chain in Jamaica. Mark Myers, managing director of Restaurants of Jamaica, which holds the KFC franchise locally, says the new branch takes advantage of a developing community.
With the advent of the highway, Drax Hall and its environs have become a commercial hub, so to speak. You know, you make the trip from Kingston, you get off the highway, you're heading further west, and it's a natural stopping point.
He says this location makes accommodation for excess vehicular traffic as commuters travel further west. Meanwhile, Mr. Myers says the company is exploring other locations across the country.
I have a few that are under consideration that I can't speak about, but one that I can speak about is Christiana. We have a partner who's developing a location for us, and it's something that we should be looking to be fitting out, in the first half of this year.
He says, however, the supply chain issues are affecting the company's ability to get some equipment and other inputs. The pandemic has also caused staffing issues, which KFC is looking to resolve.
We're about 30% down compared to where we need to be in order to be able to provide the level of service that we want to provide.
Jamaicans have been lamenting the uptick in prices at the restaurant over the last year. Mr. Myers says these are directly related to rising chicken costs.
Right now, we just had a 10% increase that became effective January 12th. We haven't made any adjustment based on that increase yet.
He says the fluctuation of the Jamaican dollar compared to the U.S. currency and high energy costs make it difficult for the company to absorb some of the price increases. On to some other news. JMB Bank has received a $20 million loan from FinDev Canada. The bank says the funds will be used to support Jamaica's small and medium-sized enterprises seeking capital for the creation and retention of jobs. JMB has 5 years to repay the loan. The rate at which JMB lends the funds will be determined by the risk profile of individual borrowers. At least 30% of the money is earmarked for women-owned or led businesses. FinDev says this is the first transaction it's done with a Caribbean bank or entity. The organization has a mandate to support companies that have a presence in areas most affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's head to the currency market. The US dollar is being sold for an average $156.72. $125.17 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar, $211.72 for the pound, while the euro is being sold for an average $179.10. The JSE index gained 1,270 points today, while the junior market index advanced by 16 points. Among today's winners were SSL Venture Capital Jamaica, JMB Group 7% variable Jamaican dollar cumulative redeemable preference shares, Portland JSX, Express Catering and 138 Student Living Jamaica, while on the losing side were JMB Group 7.25% shares, Spur Tree Spices Jamaica, Main Event Entertainment Group, First Rock Capital Holdings US dollar shares and Access Financial Services. And that's it for the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. Stay with us. Regional and international news are after the break.